Hey, it's Carolyn with Therapy for the Soul. I'm here with you today for our collective week ahead card reading for September 17th through the 23rd. As always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, disregard what doesn't. However, the intention for the reading is to give you a sense of the collective energies to anticipate so that you can be prepared of how to navigate the energies to have the most successful week ahead. If you would like a reading for your specific energies and your specific situation, I do offer personal readings, and you can find information that can take you to my website and the link in the description box down below. So for today's reading, we're going to be using a variety of different decks today, looking at just some overall general energies, and then we'll also look into love and romance and work and abundance as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And so we're going to start off with an overall energy for the week. Okay, so the card we received says, you are about to shine, okay? And we have an armadillo that is featured on this card here, and it's the number 26. And in numerology, that gives us a number 8, okay? And so I feel for many of you, this does have to do with life purpose or work in some sort of way. I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight or the spiritual gifts and almost like who you're here to be in this world, that they are going to start to be illuminated within you. I feel like this is based on a lot of the internal work that you've been doing, where now you're going to almost like externally be radiating. So it's beautiful energy for this week ahead. It does sound like something wonderful is in store, okay? You are about to shine. And so let's go ahead and get some tarot messages to learn more about what this might mean. Okay, so the cards that we received, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, and then for our bottom of the deck, we had the 9 of Wands in reverse position. So with this, I feel like that you've gone through some sort of loss, some sort of conflict, okay? And that's led you to feel like you needed to focus on just like developing more skills, okay? And it's almost looking at this loss, and with me feeling you're about to shine does have to do like in your career or purpose work in some way. I feel like it might have been like a shift that might have happened within your career. It of course can be in other areas of your life depending on how that lesson was supposed to help you to be able to share your gifts with others. But whatever this loss was caused you to need to go a bit deeper into just like developing some additional skills, okay? And as you did so, you've done amazing with that. And then this leads us to the 9 of Pentacles. And so this is an energy of independence and contentment. And so I feel like you're very satisfied with the work that you have put in, where maybe it initially felt like a loss, but now it's almost like you understand why things needed to happen the way they did. And so we're being shown it's important to continue following your intuition with your High Priestess and trust that the nudges that you're receiving, those are intuitive nudges that are leading you on this path that's there to help you to shine to the world, to almost like offer that light to others, okay? Now for the 9 of Wands, in upright position, this is really about giving things that final push, okay? And so with it being in the reverse position for the core of the reading, with it being at the bottom of the deck, this is saying to really trust yourself. Continue, giving things that final push. Don't feel like you're ready to give up, okay? Keep going, even if things haven't like fully come together yet. Keep connecting with that energy of the Nine of Pentacles, of the High Priestess, following your intuition. Trust yourself in this process. You have what it takes, okay? You might feel some fear about being in the spotlight or shining your lights to others, but this is saying you have what it takes. This is what you're meant to be doing, so keep going, keep at it, okay? So these are our general energies for the week. And so let's go on to just some energies about love and romance. And we'll also see how you are about to shine ties into these energies too. And so we're going to be pulling from 2 oracle decks and a tarot deck. Okay, for our love and romance messages, we have our first one says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This is what our card looks like here. We've also received Abandonment, shadow work, vibrations. Then the tarot cards we received, we have Love Abounds, which is the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. We have Sadness and Isolation, which is the Three of Swords in traditional tarot. We have Success and Growth, which is the Eight of Wands in traditional tarot. And our 8 goes with our first card here with the numerology. And the bottom of our deck, we have Simply Love, which is the Six of Cups in traditional tarot. So as we put these together and connect them to you are about to shine, I feel like what you are doing, there's a lot of like hurt and pain and sadness that needs to be worked through right now when it comes to love and romance. And I feel like this almost might be similar to like it's like dimming your light or not allowing your lights and your radiance to shine through in the way that you're meant to, okay? And so feel into if there are any feelings of being abandoned that might be, sitting there in your heart. This can be even feeling like you have like a fear of abandonment. It could be something that happened in like a current or past relationship, anything that's with you from being a young child. And so feel into if there is either a feeling like you were abandoned or a fear of abandonment that's sitting in your heart, okay? And the guidance is to do shadow work around this. And so really tune in, give the part of you that is feeling abandoned all that love and care and attention and reassurance that this part of you needs, okay? And there's lots of different ways to be doing shadow work, but I think if this is still within you, this is really important to be doing, okay? Because as you are doing this work to heal this part of yourself, it's gonna shift your vibration, okay? And that's going to move you to this space where you are going to be shining and attracting beautiful love into your life, okay? And as we have with our first card here, like imagine all unwanted thoughts. And maybe it is even like fears of abandonment or old stories that maybe you keep replaying in your minds. Imagine all these unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And this can be part of the shadow work that you're doing as well. You can, visualize your thoughts as like a shape. You can visualize the words, however like feels good to you. And then see if there's like even the color that's associated with them. And then imagine these words and thoughts that are unwanted, okay, that are not serving you, not for your highest good, that you don't need to carry with you anymore. Imagine them just dissolving into lights, where it's like the light does the work of the healing, okay? And this way it raises your vibe and creates room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life, okay? As you're doing this is going to help to heal the heartache, the sadness, the isolation that you might be feeling. It's going to lead you towards success and growth, okay? And that new beginning in love, all right? And so with our Simply Love, this is a very innocent card. And see if you can connect just with the innocence of almost like a childlike love. Just notice what that feels like. It might be just like feelings of nostalgia. It might be just like having fun and just having this playfulness. And see if you can bring that part back to be like more active within your heart. Okay, and so as you do some of this healing work, that's really going to help you radiate, help your vibe shift, okay, bring you the healing that this part of you is asking for, and seeing how that transforms in the area of love and romance for you. Now let's go on to look at abundance and finances. And so we're going to get from an oracle deck and a tarot deck for this part of the reading. Okay, so we have our message from our oracle deck. We have conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods, you live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. Okay. And then our tarot messages, we have the King of Summer, and we'll relate these into, work and finances. But we have a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. We have the Nine of Summer, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. We have the Six of Spring, wonderful news is on its way, smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. That certainly feels like you are about to shine energy. We have the Two of Winter, indecision is holding you back, make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. And our bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to work and finances, that you've come to a point where maybe the work that you're doing feels like it no longer fulfills you. And this might be why you might be being guided to be pursuing another path, going back to what this card here was representing, okay? And so you're being led to something that I feel like is going to be more in alignment with what you're meant to be doing. There might be somebody that comes in that just seems like very grounded, very kind, that is here to give you advice. They might come in as a mentor of sorts and might even feel like a father figure in a way. But it's really leading you down this path where it's going to feel like successful, that your wishes and dreams are coming true. Okay, there's going to be a very positive process, and it seems like it's leading you towards something that's going to make you so happy, and it's just going to feel right to you. But the thing that might be getting in the way is deciding to do this. Okay, and so make the choice that's best for you. Sometimes other people step in and try to give different advice based on what they would do, which sometimes can be a safer path. And so it's good to take in advice like that. But when you're choosing what you want to be doing, make sure that you're choosing what's best for you, not just so other people will be happy, okay? And even with being this conscious consumer in terms of just how you're spending your money, how you're choosing to nourish yourself with the foods that you're eating as well, I feel like that's really important to be just making decisions about that and just being present and aware with that. And of course, the higher vibrational foods that you are consuming, that is going to impact just your vibration in general, okay? And so this is exciting. It seems like just getting ready to go on a new path. And so look for those signs and look for that person that's there to guide you and help you and mentor you along the way. Now we're going to get one final message to wrap up our reading. Okay, so we have 3 cards that came out. So I'm going to share all 3 with you, and they all seem to connect with the messages from our reading today. So we have Story of My Life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. These are kind of lighthearted and fun. Okay, so check and see just what the story is that you're telling yourself, what the meaning is that you are making of the different situations that you're encountering in your life. Or even that idea of, dissolving just some of those unwanted stories, through the shadow work message we received, and really checking with yourself, what is the story you're telling yourself about the challenges and the exciting path that's up ahead. Just notice it all, okay? Next, we have No Need to Do. I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there's always going to be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I'm already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. Okay. And this almost makes me think of a Rumi quote that talks about when you're stepping onto the way or stepping onto your path, the way appears. And I feel like that's, a lot of the messages when it came to life purpose and just your passion and what you're supposed to be doing in the world, okay? You're where you need to be right now. And our final card we received says Ideal Partnership. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance or my shining lights going along with the theme of the reading, will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she or they might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. And we can see that perfect pairing of wine and cheese. And these are our messages for this upcoming week. And so I really hope that you found this reading to be helpful. I hope it'll help you to have a successful week ahead. You know the healing work that's in store for you this week, but it's leading you down this path where you are about to shine, okay? And so something beautiful is on the other side of this healing, and I feel like that you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the transformations within you as you choose to do the inner work and follow that intuitive nudge of like what's next on your path for you. All right, have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.